Hello and welcome to Buildings of Tomorrow. My name is John Lester, and in today's episode we'll be talking about leveraging the digital twin with data analytics. I'm joined today by Tyson Suter, the Global Business Development Manager for Digitalization at Siemens Smart Infrastructure. Tyson, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, John.
Give us an insight on how we can use the information from a digital twin with data analytics.
Yeah, so digital twins are like a very hot topic at the moment, and it kind of gets lost with people talking about like the 3D visualization and how important this is. That's all really great, and it's really good for new buildings. It comes harder in existing buildings, definitely, but it can be done. The technology is getting more advanced and more developed and more accessible to the general populace. But what we can see is what that does is collects valuable data, not just through 3D models, but through static data. So who made it? How much does it weigh? The size? When was it installed? Room location? This is stuff that is so valuable, but also so disconnected from our live systems. You connect this static information with design documentation. So design expected flows or kilowatt sizing or whatever it could be. This is all valuable information that is collected when you're installing equipment, but just really gets lost once the building goes into operation.
So when we build a digital twin, this perfect representation of a building in the digital world, and we do collect all this static information like product data and the geographic location, and then we start to collect all the live information as well. You're saying that if we leave it within the digital twin and we only access it when something breaks down, or we only access it when we need to replace something, then we're really wasting this amazing resource as far as information goes.
Yeah, because it solves so many problems when you're installing the equipment and it's a requirement, but it also solves the problem of running the equipment once it goes live. So being able to say, I know exactly what make and model this is, I know what to expect from it, and then applying that data set to the rule library and analytics, you can say, great, I have exactly what I expect to see. I've created this baseline of expectation. Let's see what it does. Let's see what happens in different scenarios.
And what are some of these scenarios that you talk about?
So it's as simple as saying, increased heat load, let's see what happens. Does it actually run to what it was designed for? Is it delivering what it's supposed to? Once you start connecting all these pieces of equipment up, lots of stuff happens. There's lots of points of failure throughout the building. So this is how to say, hey, we're live now. This is a real world scenario. This isn't a factory. Let's see what it's doing and measure the success in a real environment. But also, okay, it's running and operationally it seems to be working. But imagine if you have, thousands of fire sprinklers in your system. As a building owner or facility manager, to be able to grab all the information on every single sprinkler fitter with a click of a button, that means we can say, okay, let's send this out to tender. Let's look at replacing it in 5 years or 10 years. Once that data is available and part of your everyday system, it becomes like a very powerful tool to make decisions.
So it's this combination. When we talk about data analytics, we often talk about not just collecting data real time, but looking at the historical data and data from different buildings and different parts of the world. And when we talk about the digital twin, we talk about the static data collection and then overlaying this dynamic data or live data. It's overlaying dynamic data, this live data, what's happening in the building today is not enough. We should also overlay all of this historical data that we've collected over the time so we can find more and more insights and more value from this approach.
Yeah, we talked about this in the past where, you can get a lot of value out of a small amount of data, but the more data you have, the smarter things you can do. So that it really opens up like another realm of possibility.
So using the digital twin as a data resource to add to this huge collection of information you've collected through the through the building operation process.
Exactly.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Thanks, John.
And thank you all for joining us here on Buildings of Tomorrow. Please feel free to comment, like, and share this episode, and also ensure to subscribe to us here on this channel. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.